Recently, the team at the National Park Service, the Submerged Cultural Resource Center, announced that they rediscovered and positively identified a ship of the line, the HMS Tyger, near the Dry Tortugas. The wreck was initially identified in the 1990s, but the team at the Park Service recently rediscovered it because they found a bunch of cannon in a line. This is one of the 5 cannon that they found, and you can see an archaeologist here documenting it. So how were they able to do this? Well, they found a bunch of new artifacts that had evidence this was in fact a British naval vessel, including this barrel stay that has the marking, a broad arrow, of the British military. This indicates that this was a ship that belonged to the British. But also the team did a ton of background research, spent time in the archives to really figure out which ship this was. One of the reasons that they were able to do this was because in the 1990s, they made an effort to not excavate the entire shipwreck, but to leave it so that future archaeologists with different technology and more resources would be able to identify it. As always, the wildest part of the story is not the shipwreck itself, but how it got there. This ship wrecked in the War of Jenkins' Ear, a war that was started because a Spanish crew tortured an English captain who they thought had treasure, cutting off his ear, which he later put in a jar and took to court, and that started the war. There was other things going on, but that was like the catalyst. But this crew also ended up on a deserted island. So if you want to hear a part 2 with all of that, let me know.